Hey everybody, and welcome back to Necromancy 101. Today I figured we'd talk about spell limits, or more specifically, the limits of spell components. Now, kind of going to focus on wands specifically today because of something that happened. But what you need to remember is that any spell component you get, you need to make sure it can take the limits of the spell, and that if something does happen to it, then it's not going to be too catastrophic. Like if you get a candle, if all of a sudden all the magic is burning through it and flares up, the candle is just going to melt. If it's a regular candle. If it's a runic inscribed candle or a spell inscribed candle, it might do things that are a little bit more interesting than that. But for the most part, just going to floop around. Same with the chalk. It might get incised, burned into the ground. Nothing spectacular. The thing with wands that you need to remember, depending on how well the wand's been made, that's made for magic. It's going to have magic inside of it, and it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Now, I bring this up because I was at our guild's annual, festival, and so, we'll throw on a festival, have a bunch of amateurs come out, a bunch of, obviously you have like professional magicians like myself, even though I'm not a full guild member, and we'll have amateurs come out who are also, guild members or like, lower on the tier than me. I mean, not lower, but, sort of like amateurs, people who do it just for funsies. Go out and they'll show off what they're doing and they'll show off little projects they're doing. And that's always a little fun, to watch, see what people have come up with. And there was a group of people who came out, and I think they were trying to do, like, I don't know, some kind of summoning or enchantment or something. I don't know. They definitely, I think, overestimated how powerful their wands were working, and they underestimated how powerful the spell was going to be. And so it got to a point, the climax of the spell, the height of the spell, all the power is flowing into it, but right before they actually got the spell to twerk, everything suffered a major meltdown. Candle sort of bubbling over, the runes, where the chalk started steaming up off the ground. The candle, the wand, actually, the wand they were using, their main focus, I don't want to say disintegrated, because disintegrate is a very strong word, but it definitely turned to wood pulp and then evaporated. And then, at that point, all the magic that had been contained just kind of flared out. It hit everybody. Now, they got everybody kind of well back to normal. And those of us who have some experience with magic, I got hit because I was like right there, right up on the edge of the crowd. And so these things will fade, though. This is, you might have realized this isn't the first time I've been on the brunt of, that spell gone awry. And if a spell goes awry, it'll tend to go awry in the same way. It's not the first time I've seen these guys. It probably won't be the last time I see these guys. But if you're an experienced magician or mage or whatever, it should go away in a couple days, If you're not an experienced magician or wizard or mage or whatever it is you're going to call yourself, get yourself to the guild, see if they can remove it. It's not, terrible, but at the same time, it is something you're going to want to have looked at. So, that's a thing. I think that's it. Oh, if anybody knows anything about zombie legalities, because my two zombies want to get married, and it turns out that I don't know nearly as much about that as I thought I did. So if anybody knows anything about getting zombies, married, I guess, just shoot me a message. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right, bye. Like and subscribe.